Did anybody ever keep it real with you?
About being white?
No, about the problem that these other black people that used to be on your show had with you? Has anybody kept it real?
I would love to hear your version of them.
No, I talked to everybody.
Okay.
I've talked to each and every one of them.
All right.
You do know it went wrong. Well, I disagree with them about having an issue with you having he's an
ex-white supremacist.
Ex-white supremacist.
Richard Spencer.
Which I don't know how that shit works. Once you fucking a white supremacist and they hate his ear, well, I don't know what that
It's not like Bloods and Crips shit. Like you could be a Nazi and then just decide it's a bad idea. Boom, you leave it behind. You can't do that in the streets, right?
So you could be a Nazi and just hate everybody and just all of a sudden I love everybody.
I don't know if he hated everybody. It seemed like he mostly hated people who weren't the same race as him. I don't know if he hated them so much.
So I told them I think it was a great idea.
Also, they never really seemed that upset about that.
Oh, no,
They
no,
kind of
no.
started talking about it as an issue after the fact, but that wasn't part of them leaving.
I told him I think it was a great idea. Adam had him on his show. It's a total different demographic, a total different lane. It's like the conscious community on the urban side.
Right.
You're doing the rap shit and you're doing the Hebrew Israelite, right? So they was like, man, he got in there and was like, yo, I didn't know who you were, this. Walking through here, I see you're just a slave owner.
That was a separate thing. There was another dude named Destiny who made a joke where he accused me, as a joke, again, of being a slave master of hip-hop, inferring that I was
But you didn't respond.
I kind of laughed it off. And then I actually said, edit that out.
No, but I told him, Adam is not that type of guy. You remember when I tried to set up the fight with you and this dude, this weirdo dude, right? Remember the dude kept coming, the white dude, right? And you was like, nope, I'm not fighting nobody.
You tried to set up a fight? I don't remember that.
I was like, whoop his ass. What's the dude? The milk dude or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, Adam, whoop his ass. You like, nope, I'm not fighting nobody.
Right.
So I was like, yo, Adam ain't into that shit.
Right.
So I don't ever expect Adam to like come off super aggressive or super assertive in a situation like that. Your personality is you're gonna laugh it off, talk about it, move past it.
I'm not a fighter. At this point in my life, especially, you know. It's more about the
felt
content.
like you should have said something. The fact that you didn't say anything maybe suggested maybe you think you are a slave owner.
No, I laughed at it and told them to edit it out. I knew, because like that's not a joke I would ever make. The whole time I've been on camera, I never thought like, oh, I'm gonna make a fucking slavery joke. No, I get it. That's bad taste in this community, right?
I always respected the fact that you gave black people that had no experience with what you do, a shot. So that's the difference between you and what's this other dude? I call him Culture Vulture. I don't fuck with him. The one sued Rick Ross.
Vlad.
I said, Adam employs us. He opens his door. He picks up his phone, right? Can't call him a culture vulture because he's helping us in his culture. His platform is a major platform, and he allows us to utilize it, right? So you can't call him that. Vlad is a little different. He does his thing, and I ain't got nothing against him.
Well, what's he doing different? It seems like the same thing mostly.
Nah, Vlad ain't.
He pays good money.
He don't fuck with us like that.
Well, he don't fuck with you, but it seems like he fucks with a lot of other black people, right?
But nah, if he needs their content, who was Vlad letting his door and gave employment to and help build? Who?
I mean, he does consistent shit with people like Boosie and Tony Yayo.
These are people that he needs for his content. Find me an AD. Find me a Sharp. Somebody that had nothing to do with this shit, and through his platform, he let them in and gave them a face and a following.
But to be fair, like Boosie never thought he was going to be a media personality. He thought he was just a musician. And then Vlad and him built this crazy relationship, and they consistently have done content.
Bootsy is Bootsy. That's his personality.
Boosie.
That's him. He crazy as a motherfucker. Yeah, like what you mean? Now, the only reason why he got a problem with me,
right?
Because when we was shooting the I Hit It First video, I had the fake Kim Kardashian lookalike.
And Boosie wasn't feeling that.
No, Vlad asked me, can he come? I said, bro, don't bring no cameras over here because I don't want you leaking Kim Kardashian lookalike.
What year are we talking?
probably 12.
So you guys were cool at that point?
It was right. It was cool.
Okay.
He shows up. This is when he had the old black security guard dude with him, right? He's walking around everywhere. And he's cool. Next morning, This motherfucker puts up a clip of the Kim Kardashian lookalike.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we fell out.
Yeah.
I said, bro, you just destroyed my whole little teaser thing.
Vlad's issues with a lot of people, or people's issues with Vlad, a lot of times seems like it comes back to shit he did with his website way back in the day, because still to this day, Joe Budden hates Vlad because of the fact that Vlad posted a clip of some dude going to Joe Budden's house, talking shit, trying to start a fight, whatever. Like, there was a video of it. Joe Budden was pissed about him releasing it.
He
still hates him 10 years later.
I don't have no problem.
Because I tried to tell Vlad to do content with you before, and he said, there's certain people in this game, they're a little too messy. I would just rather leave it alone.
Oh, Vlad called me messy?
I don't know. Not that word, probably. But that was the general.
Is he denying what he did?
In terms of the Kim Kardashian thing, I would have to hear like a modern rebuttal to that.
I might have that content on my phone.
Yeah? I don't know.
Me and Cameron, I got that in common.
Yeah?
I keep them phones. I got phones back for like 12 years.
Oh, yeah. That's your whole thing. You got like a whole stash of video footage back at the crib, right?
All kind of shit.
Yeah. All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K, because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.